Join me as I take a look at 2025 Studio Series Leader Class Age of Extinction Optimus Prime. Hello, Collector's Corner here, and today we'll be taking a look at Transformers Studio Series Leader Class Optimus Prime from the Age of Extinction movie. And he is in his lovely new style of box for Studio Series. No numbering anymore because they've removed that feature for the new figures coming out in this line, and they've moved the Transformers logo down to the bottom instead of on the side. In any case, there he is in the box. Side, we get a nice picture of Prime and his truck mode. Does 44 steps from truck to robot. From the series. On the side, we get Prime, Optimus Prime. All the logos here. Studio Series Age of Extinction. On the other side, the big Autobot logo and Prime's shoulder. Again, he is a leader class. On the back, we get the product shots with apparently a cut-off picture of Prime holding his sword. Yeah, 44 steps, and the read-up that says Optimus Prime battles Lockdown as he is hunted by Cemetery Wind, Kelsey Grammer's evil organization in the movie, led by Titus Welliver's character there. In any case, the box appears to be quite large. There's a lot of empty space in there. Not sure why, but yeah, that's his sword. In any case, that's it for the box. We'll be opening it now and taking a look. Please don't go away. So, here he is in robot mode. He's kind of lacking in paint, but we'll see that in a bit. Let's take a look at his head first. Focus, there we go. There he is. And, teeny tiny little beady blue eyes. Yeah. With some minimal metallic blue paint there. Got his flamey chest piece there. Some gold. His abs, some red on his arms, some gold and silver for the shins, some red for the toes. Otherwise, yeah, it's got the red flames on the back. There's the truck, most of the truck there. It's not too bad for a backpack. I mean, it had to go somewhere, right? Yeah. Looks okay. Could have used some more paint, but hey, that's what we get. The rest is just gray. Just nothing interesting about it. Oh, he does have a very, very small, super tiny Autobot logo there in his chest. It's a bit mushy, but it's there. Yeah. In the case, we go for articulation. His head can rotate side to side, but his chin will get caught in his collar pieces there. Can't move past that or that. It can not look up, but it does have some side to side kind of ball joint, and it can look down a bit. Not much. His shoulder pads on hinge up and down, and can rotate around. You can position them any way you want. His arms can open out for the T-pose. They can rotate all the way around. He does have a bicep swivel. He does have a double jointed elbow, so full range of movement there. Very nice. He does have a wrist swivel. His hands can open and close. And interestingly enough, he has an inward joint which is not actually used for transformation. It's just a joint there, and I can't figure out what it was for. I mean, I think they meant the joint to be used for pointing the sword forward. I think that's what they tried to do, but then you have to rotate the arm in a weird way, like that. And point his hand down like that, so he can point the sword. Future collector's corner here. I realized it was for him to be able to hold the sword with both hands, so his wrist kind of moves down a bit. But it can also work for pointing the sword forward. So there you go, forward. That's the only thing I can think of, because otherwise it does nothing. I would have expected the joint to be like on this side of the arm, so his arm would be like this, and he could point it forward from the elbow facing up, like, you know, you hold the sword and your elbow is facing up, not to the side. But okay. Anyway, that's what it does. It does have a waist underneath the skirts. It does have a waist. Its legs can kick up. They can kick back, but not much because they hit the backpack. They can move outward all the way. It does have a thigh swivel. It does get a knee joint, 90 degrees. If you remove all the junk here from his leg, it's a lot of stuff. He can fold farther up, but then you have all this hanging about, which is not very nice. And yeah, his leg is made of 100 different panels. We'll take a look at that in a bit. Yeah, see that? Tons of different panels. And he does have his foot can rotate, his toe can point down, his heel can point down, and he does have ankle tilt. Yeah, pretty nice there. Yeah, all in all, he has a pretty good range of articulation. Yeah, so between two accessories, he gets the shield. It's a 3-part shield. I'll show you how it works in a bit. He gets a small sword that looks like the sword from previous movies. You know, the ones he used in Revenge of the Fallen and Dark of the Moon. He gets this little connector piece, which I'll show you what it's for in a bit. And he gets his knight sword in gray and red. Some people are complaining this is not in orange, but I don't believe this sword was ever in orange in the movie. I mean, it might have had some glow at some point, but I don't think it was ever shown in actual orange. In any case, yeah, the sword is a 2-part sword. Can separate. I don't know exactly why, because you don't need to separate for him to wield it. I'm guessing it separates just so somebody else can wield it, but he doesn't. You don't need to separate from him. So, in any case, the shield. The shield can separate into 3 pieces like that. The gun and the 2 side panels. The side panels can then peg into the outer holes of the gun, like so. It's open, and you can tab it into the port on his forearm there. Yeah, there's his shield, his tiny little sword. He can hold it in his hand, slide it there, and close his fingers. Oh, did I tell you he actually has opening and closing fingers? If I failed to show that, they don't open a lot, but they do open. Hold the sword. The sword can also peg onto the bottom of the shield. There's a small tab right there, and we can tab in the sword that port right there. Oh, that's a lot. Tap into the shield. Tap it into his arm again, and there you go. For the sword, as I said, you can give it to him. And you can wheel it, and as I said, you can rotate his arm around the other way, like so. And you can point the sword forward, sort of like that, right? Looks kind of weird, but yeah, you can do that. Very, very weird, but you can do that. And last but not least, if you don't want him wielding the sword, you can, of course, take the sword, take his whole shield onto him, and go back to the back, hold this panel up, and there's a port there. And you take his little connector here, plug it in, and he can then sheath his sword right there. And yes, if you want to know, he can reach back and look like he's pulling it out. Like so. Right? Oh yeah. This armor here with shield and the smaller sword, you can pop it up there, and there. You can keep all his weapons on his back. There you are. There is Prime in all his glory. I guess it's, now that I see this, I guess it separates so it doesn't break when you try to take it out. In any case, it is time for some comparisons. So, there he is. Here he is with Deluxe Dark of the Moon Prime. Not that much taller, but quite a bit beefier. Here he is with Rise of the Beasts. It's about the same size. However, he's a Voyager class. He's a leader class. So yeah, but yeah, his complexity, his engineering, off the charts. This guy is a piece of cake compared to him. You'll see when we get the transformation. Here he is with his previous self from the Age of Extinction. His evasion mode self, if you will. Again, Voyager, leader, you know. But he looks a bit emaciated now in comparison, right? Here he is with Last Night, Optimus Prime, because I don't have a Galvatron for his movie, so you get Megatron. It's a cool Megatron, Voyager class Megatron again. They look pretty cool together. You'll see a picture of them fighting out at the end of the video. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, they look pretty nice. Megatron's a bit taller at the head. And last but not least, here he is with Studio Series 86 Prime. As you see, he's a bit shorter than 86 Prime. But of course, he's a commander class. And they're about the same level of complexity, honestly. Right? But, yeah. There you are. yeah, that's it for comparison. So if you're liking the content, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps us out. We will go into transformation now. For transformation, and wow, it was not do. The first thing you want to do is untab the backpack with torso. Fold these panels out all the way, like so. With that untabbed, then you want to come to the arms, rotate them back. You'll expose this little peg there. And you want to rotate the arms all the way up behind his shoulder, like so. Rotate his little shoulder pad forward, and it will tab into that small tab there, that slot right there. It doesn't like to stay tabbed in, but it's a place for it to go. So, yeah. It's kind of hard to get the shoulder pad correct, but yeah. Kind of that. And it will tab as we go along, but at least it's in its position, its nearby position. So again, rotate his arm back and pull it up. Rotate his shoulder pad forward and tab it into a little tab there. Right there. Like so. Now, and this is the more complicated thing, you want to pull out his torso here. Might be able to do that like that. Out slightly. Do not pull it out all the way, so just pop it off. Just pull it out like that, so you can move the arms out. You can then unfold these panels, or fold it in from his sides. Fold it. Oh, yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. You can't do that yet. It's back the way it was. Don't do that. You want to extend the backpack out, and you can rotate it now if you want. So, and pull out his, as you can see there, and pull out his grill piece, right? Now, extend this, disconnect the back, so we have more room. Now you can move his arms back. Now you can untap these panels and fold them back, like so, full panel. Same thing on the other side, tab, fold back. Now it's full panel. Now you want to pull his torso up slightly so it clears his neck piece here, his collar. You don't want to pull it out because it'll pop off, but you want to just slide it up. Once it's clear of the collar piece, you can then fold it back, fold down his abs, and tap them into place. And there you go. Now you want to take the arms that have moved, like so. I'm gonna clear this off because the way that. Rotate his arms all around. Now you want to come in to his body and pull his skirts up, and take the wheel width, fold the skirt in, move the wheel up, fold the skirt in, fold the wheel up. Now you can collapse this whole thing into the little circular socket there, like so. Lifting up, hold the truck front, back, and into place. Pull this down. You want to pull down the door panels here and tab in the front bumpers here, like so. Come on. Pull down the doors, tab them in. rotate the arms in like so. They'll tab in the middle. Oh, it doesn't hold all that securely until you have everything else in place, but tab it in there. Now you want to rotate his waist around, pop the little skirt here, pull it up, waist around. Now you want to take the panel from the back, untab it, pull it slightly back so you can untab it from the side, pull it up. You want to fold down his feet and his heel, rotate it the other way around, like that, downward. Rotate his leg forward, rotate the tires out, move out the side panel, move out the trailer hitch, rotate the tires back in until they tab into place like so. Then you want to fold this panel out and up like so. Rotate it around, rotate this panel forward until they match up like so. When that's done, you can straighten the leg out, straighten the half of the trailer hitch out, and repeat the process on the other. Right, rotate, 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 up, move it up, move it up, move it up, move it up. Yes, this tends to come out with a mushroom peg. Pull it hard enough, it'll pop off. Pull it out. Again, this just likes to pop off for no reason. Pull it out. Rotate. Rotate in the middle. Tab the trailer hitch in. Tab the rear of the truck in. Are you kidding me? Oh, come on. Why won't you tell me? No. Let's try it the other way first. Fold this forward, pull it out at the hinge, pull it all the way forward like that. You don't want to tap it in yet, but you want to get it over there. Cover the panel in. Ready? Fold it up, fold it up, fold it up, fold it up. Now you can tap these rear panels together, tap the wind vane together, everything's tapped in, right? Pull these forward together. Now you can try again. Tab in the trailer hitch, tab in the rear, tab, move on the wheel, tapping, tap up the wheel, tap on wheels, ready to go. Now opened. I want to fold these down, fold it back, so it tabs into place. The wind vane has a little tab there that will go into that slot. It doesn't like to stay in, it's very hard to get it pressed in, but it does do that. Then you have these tabs that will interlock here. Again, hard to do because they're very shallow. And even though you can get it one side looking flush there, they will just pop off and look not flush when you're done. Tab in. Now you want to bring this forward and it'll tab in here, this slot, to that tab there, and then this two-prong tab in there. So you want to push it back so it lines up, and tab it in. And then you go on the other side, push it back so it lines up. And there you go. Tab in. Wind vane. And as you can see, it doesn't want to stay tabbed in. Sort of. Doesn't want to. So it should tap in, but it doesn't like to. As you can see, the side panels get moved out of place, so now they're not flush. That's the best I can get it to be, so this just tabbed, you know. Okay. And there he is in in truck mode finally. So there he is in truck mode. And it's a fairly nice looking truck mode. And yeah, the wind vane just does not want to stay tapped in for any reason. Well, sort of, I think. Anyway, there it is. There it is. Yeah. There it is, all tapped in truck mode. That was a journey. Hope you saw that. There he is. He does roll kind of smoothly. Kind of hard to get all 6 wheels on the ground. Roll. He does roll, and you can store all of his weapons. Rotate this around, like so. Push the sword in, slide the sword in the hole, and tap it into the trailer hitch. And there's your weapon storage in truck mode. Yeah, not the most elegant solution, but it works. Everything can store there. Of course, the question on everybody's mind is, can he tow a trailer? Well, sort of. Here he is with the Earthrise trailer. The port, you can try to tap it into the hole there, and it kind of fits, but it looks a bit small, and it's pushed up. You can kind of move it forward, and it looks a bit better, kind of. Yeah, sort of tow it. Here it is with the Studio Series trailer. Again, you can tap it in there, and it looks okay. Sort of. Yeah, can rotate that. You can move it forward a bit. It looks a bit better, in my opinion. Low, but hey, you can tow trailers. And now for comparisons. So for comparison, here he is with Dark of the Moon Deluxe. In truck mode, of course. Grab it smaller. Here is with Studio Series Rise of the Beasts. Optimus Prime. Again, Rise of the Beast quite a bit smaller, shorter. Well, here he is with his previous self, Invasion Mode Prime. Much shorter. Here he is with Studio Series 86 Prime. See, again, a bit shorter. He's a bit heavier though. He's not that heavy. Last but not least, here he is with Jet. Last night, Voyager class Metatron. And you go. So final thoughts. Well, he's a mixed bag. He's really cool looking, but he's missing a lot of paint. His transformation is really involved, and some steps are a little annoying, and he, at the end of the day, does not tab in correctly in truck mode, or maybe I'm doing something wrong, I can't tell. But yeah, he's like almost there, but not quite. I mean, I like him. He's enjoyable all in all. He does need more paint. I kind of like his accessories. I mean, the sword was a necessity to have. The other one, probably not so much, but hey, it's nice to have. The gun is okay. I mean, I believe the original one was spring-loaded, so yeah, this is a step down, but still. You can get a shield. I like the sheath, so you can stick a sword in on his back and pull it out. That's a lot of fun. But yeah, all in all, I don't think I can recommend it for $55. I just think that's too expensive. If you find him on sale for under $50, sure, pick him up. He's fun. But for full price, yeah, I think Hasbro kinda missed the mark here. Left a bit on the table, if you will. In any case, well, that's it for today. I thank you for watching, and please like, comment, subscribe down below. It really helps us out. Follow us on Blue Sky, follow us on Patreon, all that good stuff. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Sword of Judgment, give me sight beyond sight.